begin? 'Cause I laid it out for them. Just tell me, could you get it off? In the aftermath, oh, would you leave it all out on the table now? Before the dust settles down. 'Cause right before the sunrise, I could see the fear in your eyes. You thought I'd disappear for good now. You thought you left me dead, 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 dead. You thought that I was slowing down by now. But think again, think again. I thought that I was gone for good now. But I turned around and said, hey, hey, hey. You thought that I was slowing down by now. Think again. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. You and me, we're going and we're going head-to-head. I'm coming at you like a bull. All I see is red. Fire in my righteous eyes. You can't hide. 'Cause I'm the light illuminating every shadow off. I'm coming for you. I can see it that you're running off. So I've been reading the signs. I feed the fear in your mind. You thought I'd disappear for good now. You thought you left me dead, 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 dead. You thought that I was slowing down by now. But think again, think again. I thought that I was gone for good now. But I turned around and said, hey, hey, hey. You thought that I was slowing down by now. Think again. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Yeah, listen up, I got the holy light at my command. And I got trouble here for you in my right hand. 'Cause you've been left now open wide, so justified. I won't let the people down, gonna raise them high. We're getting louder every day, we're amplified. Done it with the light, you're gonna wanna be on my side. It's It's I'm coming for you. Yeah, you know it's full speed ahead. Yeah, yes, I'm coming for you. Yeah, you know it's full speed ahead. You thought I'd disappear for good now. You thought you left me dead, 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 dead. You thought that I was slowing down by now. But think again, think again. I thought that I was gone for good now. But I turned around and said, hey, hey, hey. You thought that I was slowing down by now. Think again. Full speed ahead.
What's up, peoples? Good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending on where you are. What's up, Jackal? Thank you, Comey, for renewing your Chaotic Legion membership. What's up, Hio Panda? Shut up, nerd. All right, let me boot up the game. Guys, remember that bad luck I had when trying to pull for Vina? You remember that bad luck I had when I was pulling for Vina? It got worse. It got worse. How worse? Well, I made it all the way to the guarantee. Got like 3 more 6 stars. I mean, it's good if you're just building an account, but yeah, I made it all the way to the freaking guarantee. Oh, you can't see it. Now I've never been here before, so I want to ask you guys, does this carry over to the next banner? It does not. Cause I was about to say, screw Vina. Let's just go for Lappy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That hurts. That hurts a lot. That hurts a lot, man. I was really like, okay, maybe there's a positive in all this. Nope. Nope. Big oof. Yeah. And the sad thing is, I've already let me tell you to what great lengths I went to. I always forget which icon it is. It's this one. I've already maxed this out, so I'm done for the week. I snagged this pack. I think there was another pack that I grabbed too. Nah, this is old. I snagged this pack. Is there a way to show you my pull history in this game? I've never done this before. I want to show you how bad this really got. Not yet in global? Okay. Well, I think I already even went through these. Damn. So now now she's pot 3. She's pot 3. Who else did I get? Is there a way to cut to show just the new units? Nah. It got bad. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Now y'all remember y'all remember when these came out, so I got these extra units. Nah, this ain't right. This isn't right, because I got more 6 stars. Yeah, this isn't right. It doesn't show dupes. Okay. Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was pretty freaking bad. Oh man, it hurt my soul, man. Oh, I remember I got a Jessica. I remember that one. Yeah, I'm not gonna remember these off rip, but I was heated, man. Like, and the funny part is they were back to back. It wasn't like I had like a whole bunch of pulls. It was 10 pull, next 10 pull, next 10 pull, and none of them were Vina. It was bad. It was really, really bad. Don't worry, we've been there. Yeah, I was like hopeful, right? I was super hopeful that I'd get her. I could build her and then move on, right? No. And I liked her, especially after using Bakis. After using Bakis, I was pretty sure I was gonna I was pretty sure I'd be happy with having her. Nah, man, I guess it's just not in the cards. I don't think I'm gonna waste any more. Like, I made it all the way to the guarantee and I don't think I want to pull anymore, which is sad because this doesn't carry over. I need some currency for Lappy, and I'm gonna end up having to spend a little bit. What's up, Godfather? I'm doing good. I am doing good. I took 3 days off next week of work, so I can finish this story by the end of the weekend and still have some days off, so I won't just feel tired for no reason. That's why you should get her though. You doesn't carry over. Yeah, but you got to think of, I got to make sure I have the funds for Lappy, man. I'm not missing that character. Even if I have to meet another guarantee, I'm not missing that character. You might as well get her, bro. We came this far. Why leave empty-handed? Just go for it, man. Y'all are bad influences. 6,000? I don't even have enough to do it. I don't even have enough to do it. And I'm not spending on Vina. No. I like her. Nah, I'm not spending on Vina. Bro got resisted sunk cost fallacy. Recycle me. You have no idea. No idea. Gotcha does not affect me like it affects other people. If I let me just put it this way. If I really wasn't invested in this as I am today, I could put this down even though all of this was spent and just never turn it back on. Like it doesn't affect me the same way. Gotcha doesn't make me feel like I'm attached to it just because of how much money I spent, right? I think this is the only game I spend like real money on. Sent me a thingy in DM. Sent me a thingy in DM. Okay, I'm doing this while I have a feeling you're about to drop some bomb on me.
You can sleep.
You don't mind if I show this on stream, right? It's fine. All right, hold on. There is someone here that I do not want people to see that I'm talking to. Never mind. I'm not going to show you on stream. I'm just going to mention. Thank you for contributing to infield. What's up, TMF? By the way, we had a rumor that Hypergriff Fest in the winter of this year is in Shanghai, so there should be a high chance Lowlight's going to be there. I heard of that, and I'm not gonna share any more details. I reached out to see if there was any potential that I could be a part of it. Fest as in festival, yes. Yeah, so I've already seen it. I don't know if it's true or not. I haven't like gotten confirmation of anything, but I'm trying. But if you don't hear anything else of this, I'm trying. It's all you're getting until I figure out what's going on and if it's possible. I'm gonna be hitting a hard like.
You can sleep when I'm around, huh? How about we make sure you don't ever wake up?
I'm gonna be hitting a hard hypergriff like thing when, I mean, I don't know when they're gonna start ramping up marketing for their games, but you're about to see like my greatest run. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Wait. Let me read this. Oh, I thought I saw something else. That's what. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna say what she's saying out loud. Comey said, I meant to tell you a while ago, but if you actually look closely at the box, it's actually been slowly deteriorating. There's a likely chance that it'll just break at some point, and it's important to note it says server. When the game launched, it looked perfectly fine, but it's getting worse and worse. And the box that she's talking about is the loading screen box when you're connecting to the server for the game. I wasn't around for all of that, and I haven't been paying attention to it, but people are noticing stuff like small details on the server. Is it doing the same thing for CN? Like, is it further along? Or is it the same? I can't talk about that. Okay. You kind of gave me my answer, but okay. That's interesting. Wish I could go. What, to the Hypergriff Fest? Look, I already told you guys I've never been outside of the United States, unless you include Mexico. But I mean, like, I've never really been outside the United States. So I like me going to China for like a festival for a game that I'm like highly invested in would be fantastic. But as a group with the mods, that'd be so hard to arrange. Comey, maybe not as hard. Baki would be a little harder. I don't look, if I go, it ain't gonna be on my dime, okay? I'm broke as a joke. I'm getting my savings and everything together. I don't have any spending money. All my money goes into savings. You mean Sugar Mama? I'm sorry. I had to. I'm sorry. Intrusive thoughts got the best of me. Comey's probably like, okay, leaving now. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and hop right back into this. We only did like the first, what, one or two? We did the opening and then the first one, and then the tutorial. You've already called me that before, and the chat called me Sugar Madi. That's funny. Yeah, so I want to complete this. So this tonight's stream is only going to be a maximum of like 2 hours, maybe 2 hours and 30 minutes. Tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming again, same deal. And then if this goes into the weekend, I can stream however long I want to during the weekend because I called off 3 days of next week. And that time was accepted. So I'm able to just put more time into this. I was thinking of waiting until the weekend, but I don't know how long this is. I don't even know if I'll show up tomorrow because of Tribe 9, or I'll just watch and play. I mean, worst case scenario, I can push tomorrow's stream over to Friday, and then Friday we can just do this as long as we freaking want overnight. I'm not gonna rush into Tribe 9. I'm excited for it, but yeah. All right, let's do this. Sure, we'll just see if this works. I'm not gonna do too much. It's still opening parts of the story. May the vast lands They keep or you I'm not even gonna try. His people and his what is happening here? What is happening here? It's in Europe English. The heck is this though? Europe English, huh? Yeah, that's exactly what this is. Oh. This is why I say we need English VAs. I agree with you. I've agreed with you a long time ago, Darius. Um May the vast lands they keep our king, his people, and all his well-being, and give them grace without ending. Our king and his people well-being. Well, how the hell is that being? I don't know. I was trying to piece it together, but I don't get it. It's a song. Ah, yeah. It does have the music notes. Either way, it's still like I. Then may we call and savely sing. Victoria. Oh my gosh. They start me off like this. The master stutter. They start me off this way. Give thanks for our home. I'm assuming this is our home. Yeah. This said king, so I've made this think this is home. Okay, cool. I still really like this animation. It's the new animation. You've been humming that song ever since we stepped into the throne room. Like it's too strong a word. It just left an impression on me. My foster parents would hum it by my bedside whenever I couldn't sleep. I thought it was a lullaby. It's only long after they passed that I realized whom I was to them, who was their king. The song became a stranger from that day forth, but the tune has remained familiar. I would never forget it. Do you still remember him? The king? I'm not familiar with him. As for the man who is my closest blood relative, I won't lie, doctor. I tried to piece together an image of my father in my memory, but when I saw him again with my own eyes, there was nothing familiar about him. He was a king, and I'm just a gangster from the streets. We have nothing in common. Save for the name Victoria. I think that's same. There are more important things for me to think about. You heard the Dukes talking. They're ready to abandon Londinium, my home, to whatever fate. This wasn't what I expected when Dr. Chaotik got you out of Chernobyl and got me to plan a return to Victoria. But I've come too far to let it go. We're the same. The Dukes know you can't let go of the people who need you. They're counting on it. And we're counting on them being obsessed with maintaining their own power. As long as their pride still needs the name Victoria, the city will have time to recover. It's a deal where the outcome is predetermined, and both sides of the table know that. It's the people who have had my back through all this that keeps me going. We're home. The war is over. It's time to listen to their voices. Mina, what is it, Doctor? Perhaps the day will come when Rhodes Island doesn't approve of the choices you make. Perhaps the day will come when you don't approve the choices Rhodes Island makes. I'm going with this one. I know. Many of us find it hard to accept that you assisted Wisadel with the evacuation of remaining Sarkis. But this war can go on no longer. We've lost enough people. And we've heard Sarkis warning loud and clear. The ducal fleets held their positions during the retreat because they all got the news. Massive catastrophe clouds forming over the capitals of most of the core countries almost simultaneously. Talk about straightforward. They strolled back to Kazdel in broad daylight. This is going to show up a lot, so good luck. Oh, God. You and Dr. Carlson know what they could do with that piece of originium. They won't abuse it, unless their back is to the wall. For self-defense only, maybe they think that way for now. But there's no such thing as a guarantee when one is in possession of power far greater than one can control. I've seen many gangs rise rapidly with the backing of the nobility, only to fall apart from the inside just as quickly. That's why Amiya is going back to Castle with them. Amiya will keep the originium under our oversight. But you're not in a position to determine Sarka's destiny either. Both sides have been inflicted wounds that will not heal so easily. The young Sarka's regent has gotten his wish. The Sarkas are once again united by concrete hatred and obtained an originium shard that belongs to them. Hatred always ends the same way. What will you be when that time comes? A golden lion walks out from behind the darkened throne and crouches by his side. Gawain. It is like he is always here, like the reliefs around him, bearing witness to the Empire's rise and fall, all in a blink of an eye. And now, his dark eyes have witnessed you. Teacher? This is the first time you've shown yourself before me. No need to fear. I am neither a monster nor an illusion. I show myself now because I must. Rina has chosen a path that she had not even considered until now. She must grow. You are in a position to help her. Rhodes Island is already assisting her work in Londinium. That's not what I mean. I have no intention to interfere in Victoria's destiny, whatever it may be. But you have led her towards a confrontation with the destiny of Terra itself, on which hope is hard to come by. I promised one who is long gone to walk with her until the very last, but now, even my own being is no longer a certainty. Oh, wow. We will try not to drag others into it. I know Vina. When the day comes, she will stand with Rhodes Island, and you will need her. But where will you stand when that day comes? There's no need to answer. She will witness on my behalf. You are neither her follower, nor mentor, nor foe. You already realize that the ties you share are one of a kind. Perhaps we can afford to wait for a chance at a fresh start, but Vina cannot. I have taught you how to survive, Vina, but I cannot teach you how to become hope. The one before you, however, can. I know what I must do. Then guide her, the one whom Vina trusts. You are the spark that lights her fire, the spring that drives her forward. Listen to this one, Vina, when you find yourself in doubt. So he's like fading or dying or something? Because he said he's no longer going to be around. Like, is something happening? What is this instrument, Vina? Not sure. Foreshadowing the future, basically. Okay. An engineering sample made by Rock. Says it keeps tired workers from growing drowsy. Interesting. But how's that different from just taking a nap? Does it work? Vina yawns, rubs her eyes, and continues to pursue the documents before her. No. What does wake you up, though, is responding to some 40 petitions to eliminate the traitor, Milscar. Have the citizens fighting over this outside calmed down? Yes. Hornbottom brought a bunch of city guards newcomers straight out of the training camp. Thank goodness it didn't get out of hand. It helped that the soldiers had families and comrades on both sides. I really don't know what the people who still support Milscar are thinking. No surprise, it was Parliament that went back on its word first. We did have trouble with our medicine supply, and her stuff gave people hope. Only false hope, though. At first, I thought you sent the defense forces to crack down. Using violence to suppress innocent countrymen is the most cowardly and least efficient method. Why are you looking at me like that? Just feeling dumb for worrying at all. Don't tease me. I've got a long way to go before I'm used to this role. Thank goodness I have a lot of help from people I can trust. My teacher, the doctor, you, and many others. She stretches, puts down Rock's sample, and lets out a long exhalation. I would be stumbling in the dark without the intel from your informants and our Rhodes Island colleagues. But Milscar, selling dangerous drugs of unknown origin, offering predatory loans, threatening the lives of the citizenry, and colluding with the Sarkas. All the evidence lies in my drawer. All of it corroborated. But she cannot be allowed to run unchecked just because some few benefited from association with her. Allerdale, it's not just her, Delphine. No one wants to see this hard-earned peace broken again after all we've been through. Parliament promised safety to the people. I know it must be done. Very well. An old friend has a lead on her that might interest you. God damn, Aladel made herself a crime record. It's crazy how much she's fallen. I think I said this last stream too. She's fallen hard. Like she went from appearing to be like on the right side and honorable to betraying Vina to now just being a crime boss. Like, it's crazy. Also keep in mind he knows the doctor is basically an alien. Because he called him someone who because he called him someone from basically the ancient past, and also asked which side will he be on during some future conflict. I didn't read it that way. Huh. Which because of Babel, an interesting implication. Fallen in love. Wait, why did she do that? What was her main motive? I don't know. I don't understand the character, because at the beginning she seemed so honorable, right? Like she had like a reason to be following Vina. Then when she betrayed Vina, I was already questioning that. She did say she needed to take the sword to someone. I don't remember who, but she had someone to report the sword to. And now she's just a completely different person. So I don't really. The Duke of Castor, yeah, she was working with Castor before. Jackal, she made a deal with Duke of Castor. Okay, well there it is. She made a deal with the Duke of Castor, but that doesn't explain her current events, right? I mean, if it's future stuff, don't tell me. But I mean, like the current stuff that she's doing just doesn't make sense. She's completely just turned into a villain. And wasn't like one of her goals to become a Steam Knight before, if I remember correctly? I think I get it, but I won't really talk about it until the end, even though I don't think it elaborates too much. Okay, we can wait till then to continue this conversation. My guess so far, except maybe personal motive. In the end, Allerdale and her gang need funds, especially after war. Yeah, she had a dream of becoming a Steam Knight. Yeah, so I mean, how do you go from that to just being a villain? Like, that's like saying you aspire to be Superman and turning into freaking Joker. That's crazy that I said that. Notice I didn't say Batman, because he's already kind of a vigilante, a bad man, a bad guy, kind of, in my eyes. I don't see Batman as a good guy. But we move forward. All right. By the way, by the way, I'm trying something different with my reading. So if you see me stop and breathe for a minute, just understand. I'm taking advice from other people who stutter a lot and other people who have who's dyslexic. So just bear with me. It's going to be a little slower than before, but I'm just taking advice from other people. So, by the way, I've given serious consideration to the doctor's suggestion. Once things have settled down for a bit, I'll return to Windermere and take back certain things that have always belonged to me. Ah, shit. How long will you be? I don't know, but the doctor is right. I need what Mother left behind. If I'm to help you, even if I was reluctant at the time of her death. Thank you. It's for myself too. Victoria, Windermere, Lynn Cardine. Sorry if I said that wrong. I must see for myself that which mother cared for so much. That which mother cared for so much. Oh, you noticed my pacing? It's the only way I can get closer to her. Sir, please allow me to still call you that. I didn't think you would come to me. Did my application go through? Walker, I've heard how Pitt and the others got you to leave the scene of the protest. I think... So that's not what you're here for. Alright. Actually, I've been listening to the radio, sir. I've heard about the artillery handover to the newly recognized defense forces under your command, and the newly constructed training play outside the city. I went to see it myself. The facilities are superb. I can even imagine myself training there. I'm sorry, Walker, but I can't approve your application to join the defense forces. He's wounded. It's because he's wounded. It's just not something she can do. Sure, if I'm not up to standard, I'll redouble my... You know your own health. Training and fighting will only make it worse. My condition is under control. I'm taking medicine. I haven't felt any pain from the rocks for a while. Ah, he's infected. Severely, too. I'm getting better. Milscar's medicine, right? We've analyzed it. Oh, that's even worse. It's probably not even really medicine. It's nothing more than a painkiller. I know. But that's what we need. Parliament's medicine rations are running out, aren't they? At least this makes me feel better for a while and lets me practice wielding a crossbow with one hand. I'll pass the Defense Forces test, sir. There'll be hope as long as we make it back home, no matter how bloody goddamn hard life is. That's what you told me during the defense of Chile. We are the exemplars. We make miracles. What about life after the miracle then? Where do the exemplars go? Horn said the miracle of the previous exemplars lived on in Gaul, in the textbooks of military schools. What about us? It was a question no one needed to think about before we truly learned to return to Londinium. When the city broadcast announced that the city belonged to the Victorians again, the youngest girl in my group asked me, "Where do we go from here?" I said, "We go home. I'll go back to the slobber knocker with... I'll go back to the slobber knocker with Hannah, Vina, and Dagda. And you get to go home too." But the girl told me, "I don't have a home anymore. I only have you." Morgan. Vina and the others are here. We gotta go down. Vina. Speaker Vina? She's coming for me too? Because of the protest? Did you come to keep an eye on me, sir? She came to help you because she knew Vina was coming. Same for all of us. There is no warmth in Londinium sunset. The survivors do not remember if it has always been this way. Those who come after will not even question it. Once the Shard was the pride of this old nomadic city. Now, people pay careful attention not to step into its shadow. They all remember the day that terror itself descended upon its pinnacle, beneath the burning red sky. To walk side by side through the sparse crowd, the setting sun drawing long shadows behind them. Those they pass bow to them, then go back to work at hand humming. Then may we call to save Lee Sing. Victoria. What was this? What did this mean? Thanks for our home, but it's more than that. I don't know what a lot. Okay. Our home, yeah, okay. The refurbishment of the shard seems to be proceeding ahead of schedule. Rhodes Island helped a lot, providing medicine, taking in patients, and the engineering department has been helping with construction work in the city. You have thanks for our home. You have thanks for our home. You have thanks for our home. Okay. The initial incident left such an impression on the people that the proposal to modify the shard met no significant opposition. And we're cleaning the Originium crystal growths in the city while we're at it. But the engineers of the Self-Salvation Corps say it'll take some time for things to go back to normal. Even the mobility layer is affected. Have we confirmed the retrieval team for the shard's core technologies? We have a preliminary list, but we're still doing background checks on some of the technicians and scholars. They have certain links, if you know what I mean. I do. The Dukes have given me a heads up. We'll turn a blind eye as long as there's no serious issue. I, for one, am hoping that they find something worthwhile in that scrap heap. It would be a good thing for Victoria. And it's not such a bad thing for us if they start fighting over it. Vina, Delphine. Horn, I thought you were... I came to visit an old comrade. Don't mind me. I was just about to go and see how Bagpipe's doing with the new recruits. Horn stretches, but shows no sign of leaving. Vina sighs. Vina, you'll never guess what Walker and I talked about. You remember the Davises who came with us from Chalet? Well, the wife just gave birth. I know why you're here, Morgan. Walker and the protests are a matter for Parliament. It's not something I should get involved in. I'm just here to talk about the whereabouts of Milscar. Thanks, but there's no need to make things difficult for Madam Speaker. I trust Parliament. I know many MPs, fine people. Parliament is not as simple as you think. There are those who would prefer to escalate the issue. But resolving the Milscar issue as soon as possible is in the best interest of everyone, including you. You know what would also be a good touch of that's not required, right? But it would still be like a good touch on the story. If they had, of course, this is wishful thinking. If they had English voiceovers as well, or voiceovers, it doesn't even have to be English, but also have like the character actually like moving in 3D, like speaking, but not necessarily like having it synced with the voice. That would be a nice touch. It's just something that I thought of while watching, instead of it just being PNGs, because there's room for them to add animations for like the fights too. But I understand that this makes it a little quicker for them to push out the story. So, like I said, it's not required. It should be a nice touch to the story. The soldier who charged into the city with us stood in the setting sun, suffering our interrogation. We all know that Vina can influence Parliament if she chooses to. That was the day when I truly realized that Vina had not belonged solely to the Glasgow gang for a long time. Vina had not belonged solely to the Glasgow gang for a long time because she's now working with the people and having to work with Parliament, making like sound decisions instead of like fast, impulsive ones. Like this I don't know. I don't think that's the right way to see it. Essentially means the distance between them is now because now she has massive responsibility. Okay, that's better. Because I thought she was starting to see this as like maybe she doesn't think like them anymore. Maybe she isn't acting as a member of Glasgow Gang anymore. But if that's what it means, then that's fine. Maybe my Vina said goodbye to us that afternoon. That day, all factories of the city came rumbling to life, and steam gushed up to the sky. I saw her golden hair flying wild in the wind, blocking the fleeting tears in her eyes. She turned towards us with a smile and said, "We're home. We're home, but things have not gone the way we expected. Does going back home mean goodbye? Will we lose Vina?" God, that transition from a drawing to like that's crazy. Factories welcome us. There are survivors in the city. Why do you stand in our way? I'm sorry, Duke's orders. The exemplars must not act on their own until the Dukes have come to a conclusion. Why are you pointing your bow at me? Weren't we fighting side by side just a moment ago? What do we do? Is that a protest in the city? See, this is literally one of the moments I'm talking about. Like, seeing that happen would be... The city was angry. The troops that stood in our way, are they falling back? Factories are waking up. I thought the Sarkis had shut everything down. I remember these factories. I know where they are. I always will. That's Miles Industry on York Street. And that's Coppola Foods on Scott Street. And that's Consolidated Inc., Hankins, South Wicker Cargo. Vina, I thought those that were silent, those that had been abandoned, those that had been commandeered. Hold on, let me see what this means real quick. Officially take possession or control of something, especially for military purposes. But okay, that makes sense. Had been commandeered by the Sarkas, and those that continued to run timidly. All the city's factories came alive at the same time, but the Sarkas hastily pulling back from the battlefield outside the city had no time to notice. The steam that gushed out was breath of steel and machine. The factories were roaring. What's going on? They're helping us. Londinium is helping us. March on, exemplars. It's time to bring this to an end. This is Lieutenant Diane Weber of the 6th Column, 10th Infantry Regiment. Lower your weapons, soldiers, and escort the exemplars in their advance. You're defying the Dukes? Before I was a soldier, I was a Londoner. This is my home too. Go, Siege. The fight is not yet over. We will take back what is ours. The first squad starts lowering their crossbows, and they are soon followed by others who step aside to clear a path. Exemplars, forward. We're home. Keep the factories running at full steam. Keep the Sarkas at bay just a bit longer. The Dukes want people to think there's no Victorians left alive, justifying them sitting on their hands out there. But we'll make them hear we're still here. The people outside the walls know we haven't given up yet. Thanks for the assist, Madam Catherine. You can trust our guys. Everyone has a trick or two up their sleeves. 9 of the others are working on the other factories. The whole city is about to rise up. Are you coming back, Feist? Is it on? On it is. The other factories have also been restored, just as the doctor planned. It's not just the citizens that are helping us, though. There are other people, and they call themselves Reunion. Nice. Well. I haven't seen the city so lively in years. I just got word that Alliance troops have cleared a path for the exemplars. That wasn't our orders. Are you happy with the test results? It seems we have underestimated the influence of a miracle. We should hasten our preparations then. Hey boss, looks like we don't have to cause a commotion anymore. They're letting the exemplars through. Pull the ambush and give a hand to the factories we've captured. Tell the people in charge that the boilers keep burning until I say stop. Okay, so Milscar has... okay. She's helping out? That's crazy. That's not something I'd expect, because I don't really understand her motivations and what she's doing this for, but cool. You got it. Nah, it's even more than that. Welcome home, Vina. That's not what I would expect from this character. I just don't understand the character. I don't get her. I don't understand her. Speaker's office. Walker's fine. Parliament won't come down hard on him over this little thing, but tell him to stay safe. She's the one that made the factories ignite and is having them signal. No, I get it. I get it. I just don't understand. Like, I don't understand her character, because she seems like the villain every time we hear about her. But then in the shadows, she's kind of doing these things that are helping Vina. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to understand where her where her ideals lie. It's really hard to understand. Is she actually against us? Is she just protecting her people? Is she, you know what I mean? Like, you just don't know what her motivation is. He gets what she's doing. He gets what she's doing and why it's being done, but not why in particular. Yeah. There's something about that character that I just don't understand. And I'm just waiting until they reveal more about her. Also, her ambush was to beat the Dukes, by the way. So they were going to flat out help the exemplars make it to the capital before they let her in, making the ambush meaningless. So she sounds like, on one hand, she sounds like she's doing the right thing to help the right people. But then on the other hand, she sounds like she's causing more problems for Vina. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so hard to tell. All I can say is, after you read all the story, it can be a good discussion. Yeah, definitely. Hey, maybe she's the Batman you were talking about. Oh my god. That would be crazy. Walker's fine. Parliament won't come down hard on him over this little thing, but tell him to stay safe. There's no telling if the people watching us might find him inconvenient to them. And how are things going over there? Good. I don't like how the way they We'll find you, Allerdale. I
Watch your shadow. Don't let it be stolen.
The hunt begins.
wait. So I'm supposed to take these. Okay, let me just try some things out. So defense, we're gonna put you here. I'm gonna wait until I get enough to get bagpipe. I'm gonna put bagpipe here.
My speed and I hail from Victoria.
Oh, you bitch.
Engaging. Fighter fleet. Patience is key.
Finally, Amiya?
What should I play with you guys? Ve a casa con tu mami. Ve a casa con tu mami.
Oh, it doesn't work that way. Dang.
What? Because your past is cracked.
I'm not gonna hold you. Either for a moment I was colorblind or something,
What's your plan?
or what? Because I thought this was a blue one.
Ve a casa con tu mami.
Ain't no way they just did that.
Standing by.
What's because your past is cracked.
What?
What's because your past is cracked.
Engaging. Finally, Amiya?
I kind of want to do this over now that I know. Okay. Yeah, I want to do this over.
This falls
It was
on
all
you.
in the plan.
You make a retreat
No. It was
and
not
grant
all in
me
the plan.
one
I'm not even
attempt.
gonna hold you. I saw the wrong color. I saw the wrong color. What's up, Renegade? I noticed you joined the Discord server recently. It's nice to see you being a part of like the community, man. I appreciate you.
If we stick together.
Still put you here. Right now it's safe.
May the war grant us the redemption we seek.
Now I'm gonna put bagpipe up here.
Forward.
Forward.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
What
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
Tactics sharpen the mind.
Do I lose the effect if I pick the character up? It's a yes, right?
So that's our target.
So now we're just playing the game of preventing them from getting it.
Finally, Amiya.
わかりました。
Archinid chap.
Ve a casa con tu mami. Hora, hora! Watch out! Here comes Turmoil!
So that's our target.
Flurry!
Dang, that defense is crazy.
Orders, please. Discipline strengthens the will.
Solidify.
Does it never break? Holy crap. There we go.
Monsters. Orders, please.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
Let's make all that hair on your head!
Suppress the original activity.
Watch out! Here comes Turmoil!
よしとしましょう。大砲の本質は己が内面と大地を一体化するところにある。
Program. Healing mode enabled.
Let's pick up your fastest scraps!
Suppress the original activity.
Watch out! Here
Oh, I'm reading it as I go. I'm reading it as I play. I don't go through it and just complete all the missions, and then unless I'm like running out of time. I usually read the stories as I'm like playing the game. Chaotic over here beating beating up poor innocent workers. Fuck you, oh Razor. I was about to call you Monster. Actually, Monster's accurate. Not that monster, because she turns out cute. I just go over there like this. Yes, just go over there and ask what the price is. All right. The child approaches the merchant's stall and timidly pursues the wares. Fireworks kid? Yeah. Special occasion? A gift? This one's real popular for celebrations. But there's a lot of dust. That's normal. It's been lying in the warehouse for a while. How about this? You buy one, and I'll give you one free. What's that smell? Fire. It's you, isn't it? What are you standing there for? Run. Merchant tries to put out the fire to no avail, and is soon surrounded by flames himself. The exploding fireworks draws a gawking crowd. The practical joker has long fled the scene with the child, but It wasn't supposed to be a joke. Served him right for marrying a devil woman, the bastard. Oh. Racism. The fire's getting bigger. I'll grab the man. You get the crowd out of here. It was supposed to be a joke, the kid said. But wasn't it supposed to be a joke? Like with a question mark. Got it, got it, got it. Yes, ma'am. The piledriver's spear rips the flames apart. The sounds of explosions and crackling fire sing joyfully in a cacophony. A harsh mixture of sounds. A harsh mixture of sounds. A voiceover rich emerges from the flames. Spear in one hand, the merchant in the other. She puts the merchant down in a safe place, then sits beside him, wiping the soot off her face. Sorry about your stall. I think I might have... It's fine. Fine, don't worry. Fine? This is fine? She points towards the raging fire, with fireworks still leaping out from time to time. The gawking crowd continues to grow. A drunkard, seemingly oblivious to what is going on, pulls over an unsuspecting passerby and starts dancing. Under the setting sun is pandemonium. Drunken singing mixed with angry yelling mixed with crackle of fireworks. The street has not been so lively since the circus took over. It's the very picture of chaos, but the merchant, who has already calmed down, begins to laugh. I haven't seen the folks so happy in a very long time. Brings back memories. So it turned out to be a good thing to him, even though like something bad happened. He's seen the positive in this. But it's your stall that's on fire. You know what? I'm in a good mood today. Yeah. Let's just call it a fireworks show for everyone. Between you and me, ma'am, my wife can finally leave the city tonight. No injuries, ma'am. Should we go after the troublemaker? Well, nobody got hurt. We've got a duty to handle anyone who commits an offense. Well, thank you in any case. Say, can you dance or play an instrument? What? Can't let good fireworks go to waste, can I? Maybe my wife can hear the commotion. My way of saying goodbye. Oh, wow. Yeah, he is a good man. I'm starting to miss wartime. Even working on the farm, anything's easier than this, keeping the peace business. But hey, if everyone's happy, who am I to complain? Once she is satisfied that there is no danger, she lies down on a crate by the roadside, stretches, and lets the beams of the setting sun fall on her face. Give me a haystack over this any day. Where are you, Chin Chin? Why did you burn this stall? You said you were just going to snitch something. That shameless bastard's own fault for marrying a devil. On the bright side, maybe somebody's already lynched his wife. Who the fuck are you? Now's your chance to run, kid. Okay. What do you want? Just doing a favor for a client. Maybe it'll bring in future business. Beat the hell out of him. Okay. This is... You weren't kidding about the Batman analogy, were you? You weren't kidding about the Batman analogy. What's the situation with this batch? Coast is clear, and the head count checks out. No problem. But the word on the street is that the Parliament is looking for you. Nothing they can actually do about it. Same as before. Don't cause any trouble. Speaking of trouble, there's a kid in this batch that's giving us a hard time. Indigenous child. I actually thought this might have been a playable character for a second because the design's different. Why can't I see my dad one last time before we leave? This man says there's fireworks outside. It's Dad's fireworks. Shh, quiet. You don't want to leave either, do you, Mom? The sarcasm covers the child's mouth and holds her tightly, gazing up nervously at the woman, looking quietly down at her. Wait. It's Dad's fireworks? And that's the mom? And she's a devil? That's crazy, man. So literally the people that... It's crazy how that worked out. Or wife, not mom. Did I say mom? It's the kid's mom. It's the kid's mom. I did by accident. Either way, you were technically right. Oh, you said mom of the stall owner. Got it. Never mind. I bet you this dude's gonna wail for laptop. And you would be right. The sarcasm covers the child's mouth and holds her tightly, gazing up nervously at the woman, looking quietly down at her. I'm sorry. She's just not used to this. Her father never left her side, even during the war. Our deal with your husband was to get you out of the city. For the client. Okay, I pieced it together. Okay, I pieced it together. The rest is not my business. If you want to stay, that's also your own decision. Ma'am, they're just scared because they've never been through anything like this. None of us have. Don't worry, I'll take care of the girl. She won't cause you any trouble. But where are we going? What about Dad? He'll come find us once he's taking care of things at home. This makes sense now. That's why she had a unique model. That's they okay. I knew this day would come. The day the people from Kasdal came. You don't like the military commission? Isn't Thyrsis your legendary hero? I'm every bit a Londoner that you are. I've never been anywhere else since I was born. And I don't know no Thyrsis. Your accent. That's not how commoners talk. I take it you ended up here because of the folks from Kasdal. Never mind. You're a good person, ma'am. No one else would have. Starting to understand her character now. No one else would come close to us at a time like this. I'm starting to understand her character now. Without you, the new parliament might have nothing to be surprised, I suppose. The bigwigs never change. Whatever happens. I've seen enough in my lifetime. This new parliament is different. Maybe, For people like us, though, it all feels the same. The aged Arcus soothes the sobbing child and sighs. Don't be afraid, child. Your father is an honest man, more honest than most people I've met. He'll find you. All right. But where will you go after leaving here? I plan on visiting some old friends. They left during the withdrawal with their twins, who work for a pharmaceutical company. Do you know them, ma'am? No, we have no time. You should get ready to leave. What is your name, ma'am? We will not meet again. Humor an old woman, won't you? I just want to thank you on behalf of myself and all those who are afraid of you. And I would rather not direct this gratitude to a code name that's ready to be cast aside any time. Allerdale. Beautiful name. Thank you, Allerdale. Allerdale, a name that should have been laid to rest in the mausoleum of kings. In the darkness where even the passage of time became blurred, she had sought to die in the ruins of history, to be forgotten by all those whom she disappointed. Yet, she was afraid to die, afraid to be forgotten. When the muddy water dripped from the hole that the steam knight left behind and fell upon her palm, where did arm come from? She opened her eyes and saw light. What lay at the end of the light was life and submission again. Her hesitation may have lasted 3 days or 3 minutes. In the end, she made the same choice as she once did. I like this. You will meet Vina again someday. I like this. She recited it over and over in her mind. She crawled quietly into the light. I really like this. What do you mean the reservation with Madam Major is no longer valid? And I have to get in queue again? Should we be trying to buy time for the infected who can't get medication? I'm afraid the reservation system is under maintenance. There's a lot of files that need to be organized following Madam Major's passing. However, we are all very busy with preparations for Madam Major's funeral. How long are we talking? It should be up and running within 7 business days. That's crazy. We'll inform you as soon as reasonably possible. Yeah, I'd be mad too. Have you been to the Center for Biological Infection Control? More and more citizens whose conditions are deteriorating rapidly are being sent there by the day. Most Londoners didn't know how to handle acute oropathy attacks before the war. The ones who need help the most are the ones getting the least of it. They can't afford to wait, not to mention the proliferation of drugs that have little actual effectiveness. Your feedback is noted. We'll pass it on to the Center for Biological Infection Control. Is there anything else I can help you with? He's just a suit, man. There's literally nothing he can do for you. Tell me where the speaker's office is. If you'd like to visit the speaker, I can assist you in making a reservation. No need to ask him. I know where the speaker is. Come with me, Alessio. I apologize for the inconvenience. Please let us know if you need any other assistance. And thank you for the coffee, sir. It's a very valuable gift. Are you furious, Diane? This is no way for them to behave. I came to Londinium to save us? No, that's not what I mean. But it's what you think, isn't it? I mean no offense. I'm grateful that you put a roof over my head. Give me a second. I mean, no offense. I'm grateful that you put a roof over my head, but I also see there's nothing but chaos in the matter of helping the infected here. I get that it takes time to build up and improve systems and workflows. Please understand though, it's my job to raise such issues back in Colombia. I just want to see more regulated and effective workflow to provide help to more infected. And if I may say so, we're a little ahead on that front. I've never been to Colombia, Alicio, and I don't know how people like us are treated back where you call home. I would love to see it if I get a chance. But that gentleman has done nothing wrong. He has done what was tasked of him in such cases. In fact, he has done it better than any of his predecessors. Londinium has many problems, but things are getting better, even better than before the war. It seems you trust this new parliament. No, but I trust the speaker. Come, I'll take you to her. How do you know where she is? I take it you Colombians are not in the habit of listening to the broadcasts. Well, we're more used to watching. Never mind. Where's the speaker? At the memorial service for Madam Major. Here. There are so many people. How do we get to the speaker? Come with me. I know a shortcut. Isn't this the no, it yeah. Isn't this the building from the beginning of the chapter about Vina? Or Siege? Isn't that chapter 8? Or no, that was like, so that wasn't chapter 8, that was 12. 11 or 12. Yeah, but this is awfully specific. It's the original capital. They converted it into parliament. Okay. Through the window, Alicio sees Vina Victoria for the first time. He has done his homework and heard the legends of the young speaker during the war. He thought the speaker would be more impressive. When he sees the well-dressed Aslan speaking at the podium, he feels nothing but disappointment. Vina Victoria is not nearly as splendid as he imagined. Are you lost? If you're here for the service, the entrance is that way. Delphine. Would you like a hand, Alicio? Oh, thank you. Hey, how did you... I was the one who put the files on Pure Heart Medical. And yourself on the speaker's table long before you arrived in Londinium. So you know what I'm here for, of course. And the speaker knows what I've been trying to do for the past few days, of course. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. I thought the speaker would be different from the other nobles I've met. Alicio, it's fine. I would like to clear up the misunderstanding. This is not Colombia, Alicio, and it is arrogance to judge us by your standards. Sometimes, you must follow the rules first in order to change things. Not even she could do it. Inside the hall, Vina is muttering something with a sad expression on her face, but they cannot hear what she is saying. Delphine meets Diane's gaze, and quickly averts her eyes. Was Madame Major another victim of the rules? No, only a respectable woman. One of those nobles we were talking about. She could have stayed in Normandy, far from danger, but she came of her own accord to the chaos of Londinium in order to help people here. She refused to stop working, even as her condition deteriorated, trying to help as many people as she could, just like you, Alicio. Our conflict with her was only because of the harm of her radicalness and stubbornness were doing to herself. There are no dark secrets, no conspiracies behind her passing. She was not a victim. I'm sorry, I didn't know. But that makes it even harder to understand. Why do you refuse to work with Pure Heart? We're just trying to solve your problems. Are you aware that Pure Heart Medical is backed by Colombian Department of Defense and Maylander Foundation? Of course. The military and the foundation have always been our main stakeholders. What was it? Stakeholders. You are a good, responsible man. Feel free to come and find me if you insist on carrying out that responsibility. Oh, you are? Delphine Windermere. You may call me Delphine. Looks like your company has work to do when it comes to the client research. I'm not giving up, Lady Delphine. I believe we can help with Lindinium. I can't make any promises on behalf of Vino or Parliament, but believe me when I say that we want to heal the city more than anyone else. But if you would like, you can come with me to say goodbye to Madam Major and to all those who have died in the chaos of the past few years. The bell of morning tolls. Foul beasts glide close to the ground, a sign of impeding rain. Right now, though nobody pays any heed, their heads are bowed. No tears are shed. War has already spent the city of its last drop. All leads point to this place being Milscar's hideout. Damn, and they just left. Why are you still taking your time? Don't you think it's too easy? Besides, there's been rumors of unidentified Sarkaz activity here. Can't hurt to be careful. That's crazy. I can say it can't hurt to have an accident or two. Good exercise. Why do you think I refuse to help Morgan with her stupid paperwork? You're an upright girl. You're an upright girl to come along like this. I thought you shut yourself up in the tower as soon as you came back. You really ought to be staying put at the ship, Hannah. How many times has medical reminded you about your condition? The sound of bells echoes in the sky above the city, as if everything has gone quiet for a moment. The memorial service has started. Well, no time to wallow in sentiment. Let's go, Dagda. I don't want to get my arse kicked while I'm trying to wipe tears from my eyes. Sometimes I don't know what to do with you, Hannah. What if we run into Allerdale? Punch her in the gut and leave the rest for Vina to worry about. Who's there? I'm afraid you won't find her. It's not you she wants to see. Who are you? I've seen her before. The Rose Riverside's canoe. I've seen her before. Somewhere.
No matter the sins, all will fall to ashes with the lives at the end of time.
Wait, she's in a future event. Yeah, she's in a future event. So she becomes playable. Yeah. I've seen her before. Okay, normally I would start the next one, but I just figured out what I want to do. I know this was a relatively short one, but I'm going to continue this on Friday, and we're just going to have a nice long stream, possibly trying to finish this. Okay, but I want to ask you guys before we end the stream, how is the pace of this? I normally try to read as fast as possible to keep it entertaining. But of course, you guys know my little issue with stuttering and shit. How is the pace of this stream? You mean your pacing? Yes, my pacing when reading through this, because you guys know my particular issue when I'm reading out loud and how draining it is. Okay. Great. That makes me feel better. The pace is good, like having a conversation with a person, so you're good. Yeah, so when I'm gonna tell you what I was thinking of when I was doing it. Whenever I felt like I was gonna start stuttering a lot, I stopped and talked to you guys for a while, and then I got right back to it. So that helped a lot. That helped a lot. Okay, we will continue this on Friday. I know it was short, but I go to the gym in the morning, and I rather not be tired, because then I will complain about every little thing that we're doing. So yeah, love you guys. I'll see you on Friday. I'm gonna reschedule tomorrow's stream for Friday so we can just do a nice long one. I'll try and make that, like, that stream will probably be about 5 hours or so. We're just gonna try and knock it out. And I'll see you guys then. Thank you guys. Love you guys. And I will see you next time. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Stay chaotic. Peace out, everyone.